What is going on, guys? I'm gonna cut straight to the chase and I'll explain my crazy video setup later on in the video, but I just wanted to share my experience of when I first moved to New York a few years ago, and I was being told that I was only going to get $10 to $12 an hour for the position I was looking for at the time. So what I do now is completely different from what I was doing at the time. So I guess if you want more insight on what I do now, maybe you can get an idea from some of my other videos. So with that being said, let me just go ahead and tell the story of me not settling and holding my guns and just believing that I was going to make more than $10 to $12 an hour. Now, making $10 to $12 an hour in New York is like, what? $10 to $12, like, what? At the time, I was trying to go for a role in as an administrative assistant. Basically, I just felt like it was something that I should be able to get pretty quickly and at least make what I was making one time before, because there was a time I came to New York years ago and I had a temp position for like a couple of weeks. I think it was a week or two, I can't really remember, but it was a very short time period, and I was getting paid around $17 an hour to work as an administrative assistant / receptionist. So I just didn't doubt that I would be able to at least, if anything, minimum. Of course, I wanted to make more, but I was like, at minimum, do $17 an hour. So when I went to that staffing agency and I was told, well, you're only going to get $10 to $12 an hour, I was very respectful. I didn't say anything. I just smiled. I listened to everything that they had to say. And of course, when I walked out, I was just like, yeah, right. Yeah, right. I believe that I can do more than that. And I'm very happy that I, really believed in myself and I kept going, because guess what? Within the first 2 weeks that I was here in New York, I actually got hired. I got hired, and let me see, it was a temp to perm position, and then I got hired on full time. So I'm not going to disclose the exact dollar amounts for a number of reasons, but when I got hired on as temp to perm, I was making very close to the $20 mark an hour, and then when I actually got hired on, I got paid, more nicely as well, and it was in the $20 range, somewhere between $20 and $30. I'm not going to say exactly how much, but I was making 20 plus something an hour. So sometimes when I look at stories like that in my life, I think, wow, what if I allowed what that first staffing agency told me to stick with me? And what if I just settled right there at $10 to $12 an hour? I would have been missing out on so much more. And sometimes I think about that in other areas of my life. There are a lot of other things that have happened in my life, and I'm like, wow, what if I would have given up sooner? What if I didn't hang in there? Like, some of the things that have happened in my life just wouldn't have happened. So I don't know, maybe that's something someone out there needs to hear. Maybe you need to keep going. Maybe this is me telling myself, or God trying to remind me that I need to keep going, because there's some things going on in my life that are really tough. And if you're watching some of my other videos, you probably hear me talk about some of those things a little bit, but I don't want to say exactly what it is. Eventually, I do want to talk about it, because I think some other people could benefit from that and feel encouraged and uplifted to keep going, even when it seems like the world is around you is falling apart. So anyways, I'd love to hear some stories that you guys have in your job hunt experience. If you've had an experience like that, or whatever, just put it in the comment section below. So let me go ahead and tell you quickly what's going on here. For those of you that are new to my channel, as of right now, I am pursuing acting and modeling. It's not the only thing that I do, obviously, because until you make it until you make it, you have to have your survival jobs and blah blah blah. So anyways, I just didn't have a lot of time. I wanted to make a video, but I just didn't have a lot of time. So I had to do like this self-tape audition. It wasn't really like a self-tape. It was something. I'll just put it like that. And I needed to take a picture of myself. So this is a white backdrop that I have here. Yes, I know it needs to be ironed. I will eventually iron it. But yeah, I just finished it, and I was like, you know what, let me just sit down and go ahead and record this video because I don't know when I'm gonna have another opportunity to. I hope you guys are having a great day, a great week, and if you have any job hunt stories, I'd love to hear it. If you had any auditions this week, I'd love to hear about how it went for you. I mean, it's exciting to have those opportunities, and of course, you know, we need to lift each other up and stay inspired. So you guys, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. Also, I have a ton of other videos for you to watch, so I'd love for you to hang out with me some more. Thank you so much. Until next time.